I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to focus everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful Papyrus Raceway Park, located in Millville, Ohio, just outside Cincinnati, for today's running of the Fish Designs 32. This high-banked superspeedway-style road course boasts high-octane, close racing, 7 turns, and elevation changes of up to 222 feet. It also hosts its first race for the POG Cup Series today, as well as the first road course race of the season. Hello again, everyone. Jordan here along with Captain. And, well, after what we saw yesterday in the Super Truck race, do we have any idea what to expect today?
I think you got a little bit of an expectation because I think you can take a little bit of what you saw in the trucks, but at the same time, with it being so, high banked and high speed, you never know. Things are unpredictable.
As always on these fast, high-speed, high-banking racetracks, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's go ahead and look at some pre-race storylines. Nate in the number 18 stole the win last week in Nashville and comes into today's race 5th in points. Unbelievably, this is only the second week in his career that the 2-time winner in POG has spent a week in the top 5 in points. Keep an eye on the number 18 car today. Captain in the number 26 comes into today's race as the points leader. After finishes of 6th and 2nd, we'll need to keep an eye on driver number 26 as he leads the standings for the 5th week of his career. Taco clawed his way from 31st in points to the championship last season, but after a dismal start to the season, the defending champ finds himself last in points. But a 2nd and a 3rd in his last 2 road course races have the number 50 team humming. Could the rally begin today? Watch and find out. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get him qualified for the Fish Designs 32.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines have fired here at Papyrus, and now for the starting lineup of the Fish Designs 32.
On pole is going to be the number 45 of Vuko. Starting second is going to be the guy who wrecked him last week, the number 18 of Nate. Starting third is the 08 of Garcia. Fourth is number 44 of Cameron Tracy. Fifth is number 80 of Jerry Chin. Sixth is number 12 of Trumpet. Seventh is number 54 of Raz. Eighth is number 7 of Fish. Ninth is number 86 of NCD. And 10th is his teammate, Garth, in the 88. 11th is Julia. 12th is Irish. 13th is Jordan. 40th is Sean Damon. 15th is Ricochet. 16th is Dega. 17th is David Garcia. 18th is Mike Council. 19th is Balto. 20th is Captain. 21st is Northrop. 22nd is Bile. 23rd is Pirate. 24th is 47 Master. 25th is Salmon. 26th is Soggy. 27th is Elliot. 28th is Mellow. And 29th is Dale. 30th is Alondo. 31st is Creasum. 32nd is Lattimore. 33rd is Brent Cox. 34th is Kerry Rogers. And at the tail end of the field is Taco.
All right. Well, a very interesting front row here.
Absolutely, especially after last week and what happened.
We saw these guys. We've seen, well, Nate and Vuko have I'll call it a clashing personalities.
Just a little bit.
And both of them got fast race cars here. Vuko has shown speed in all 3 races so far this season. Maybe today could be his day. We saw him fast at the last road course race in Canadian Tire.
I was going to say Canadian Tire. He almost won that race, and here he is at another road course with some speed.
Nate, new colors in that UPS Dodge up there on the outside, is going to start second after coming off of a victory in Nashville.
Absolutely going to look to keep that streak going.
And then good speed from 2 of the 100 Thieves racing cars in there behind the leader. It's going to be the 08 and the 80, Adam Garcia and Jerry Chen.
That 80 has shown speed all season long, and coming to the road course showing speed again, showing some versatility out of this number 80.
Both both the dual force cars in the top 6 to start this race. Vuko and Fish, 2 of the GSL cars in the top 10.
Absolutely, got a lot of teams up here. And then of
See
course
the 2 RJR cars nose to tail.
You got Mossy Creek right there filling out row number 5.
Working their way around this long, what is it?
3.77 mile road course.
3.77 mile road course super speedway. Vuko, for the first time in his career, brings them down. And the green flag is out here from the Fish Designs 32.
Good
jump. Good jump. Oh, Raz will look into the bottom immediately, 3 wide beneath the Mossy Creek cars. Vuko breaks away with the lead for right now. Nate follows in second, Adam Garcia third. Always good to see Vuko out in front. He has relatively terrible luck in his career. Gets taken out in a lot of stuff, whether it be of his own making or not. Wrecked the whole field at Charlotte. We talk about it a lot, but it is a fact. And here comes Nate looking to the outside, inside, whatever it'll be. And here comes last week's winner.
We saw last night in the truck race that the lead changed a lot, but what's key is staying up here. KP1 led almost that entire race just by staying up there and having speed.
Scrubs the wall. Vuko pressured him up the racetrack a little bit there, caused the 18 to brush that wall, but he's still on the outside contesting for it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's still not too happy after last week.
Conrail has moved into third place behind these guys, then Raz in fourth. And it's a bit of a door-banging side-by-side battle for the lead here on lap number 1.
This is a great battle, but Vuko are going to get it with the help from the 44.
And that is if Conrail doesn't ditch him as they come to the end of lap number 1 here. It looks like Vuko's going to lead it. He does. Oh, and here comes Raz and NCD with a big head of steam.
Wow, big head of steam. Look at Raz.
Look at the... Oh, wow! Raz and NCD almost tandeming through the Zach corner. We see a lot of Toyotas running up there towards the front. You got Raz in the 54, NCD in the 86, and the 80 of Garth, and the 19 of Irish.
Toyotas
TRD brought a good package to this racetrack. Nate dropping back after getting into the wall on lap 1, and then kind of just no help beyond then, but he's trying to get his feet back underneath him here. As it's now Vuko who's broken away with Raz.
Jordan's
trouble
slow.
for the 57 into the wall. A lot of damage on the driver's side of that Dodge. We'll see if he can get it rolling again. A lot of momentum lost after starting 13th.
He was 10th at the line last time by, and he is just steady losing spots.
This hasn't been much of a good season thus far for driver 57. He's been involved in a lot of on-track incidents. Is yet to finish a race with a clean car.
If he's looking to get to pit road, he's going to have to try and duck down between some cars here.
I think he's up to speed. Yep, he stays out there on the racetrack. No intent to pit doesn't look like, but a lot of damage to that 57. Meanwhile, back up at the front of the field, here comes Raz.
With help again from NCD.
NCD has been shoving so far this race. Going to push that Toyota teammate out front.
2 Toyotas at the front. It's been quite a minute since we've seen 2 Toyotas lead. Don't have many Toyotas here in the league.
One of the least represented manufacturers. They're about equal with Mercedes now.
And then Honda,
and
obviously,
Dodge.
with their 2.
Oh, yes. My apologies. Honda. As Raz is cleared out in front of this field. 2-time winner in Season 1. Didn't find victory lane last year. Might be looking to change that today as he scrubs the safer barrier.
Seems like they're trying to arc into this corner because it's high speed, and so they're just scrubbing that wall a little bit. As long as they don't drag it too much, should be all right. But here comes
NCD. Promising young rookie up from the Truck Series last year. Forms his own team in Mossy Creek Motorsports. Brings him on up to the Cup Series. They're going to the lead here at Papyrus. And here comes the pole sitter Vuko with another big push from Conrail. Vuko darts to the bottom to block the 44's advancement.
That might
But back
help
to the
him, though.
line, this is going to be NCD. And now they're 3 wide for third.
Garth to the middle. I don't know about that. I probably would have stayed in line behind that 44. NC tried to hang tough on that outside, but the bottom is just so superior.
That outside in that corner is not where you want to be. It's a long, sweeping one, so you're going to want to be down along that white line.
Absolutely.
So Vuko back out in front of this race. NCD second, Conrail third. Running in fourth is the number 80, Jerry Chen, then the 88 of Garth. The 19 of Adam Irish, the 54 of Raz, and the 08 of Adam Garcia getting real close up to the 19 off that corner.
He's just scaring him a little bit.
And then it's Trumpet and Ricochet in behind them. Along with Nate. Dual Force cars battling there, and there's the race title sponsor haver, the number 7 of Fish.
He's starting to work his way back up here.
Whoa, Conrail thought about it.
Oh, he's all on that quarter panel.
Might
Ooh.
do more than think about it here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Pushing on that left side of the bumper is a real risky game to play at super speedways.
Especially on lap 4 of 32.
Oh, you know Conrail. He's not going to hold back at all.
Absolutely.
Really disappointed after not quite scoring the victory at Nashville last weekend. But he's looking to change his fate here today.
Crossing speed once again to the racetrack, showing it out front.
Garth and Chen trying to push through on the bottom as the Mossy Creek cars battle side by side. I love this camera shot. Just shows the speed down that hill. You see the elevation changes, 222 feet from peak to valley.
And they're going about 190 into that turn.
Ooh, Chen just about catches the wall on exit there. That's going to let Trumpet draw a bead on him. Once again, you keep seeing guys up front scrub that safer barrier, trying to get as much of an arc down into these corners as they can.
These guys are running some fast times, though, so it doesn't really seem to be hurting them.
And there's the whole field still in one camera shot. A couple more of the Haas 100 Thieves racing cars at the back of that shot. You saw the 4 of David and the 40 of Sean pushing their way in here on this lead battle. As it's still Conrail clear out in front of this field on lap number 6. NCD trying to look inside again.
Had a great run, but had to get back in line there. Should have it. Should be able to set him up down here. Unless Vuko does something. There he goes.
Conrail gives up the bottom, gives the inside to the 86 of NCD. Vuko waiting behind should anything happen to these front two.
Conrail will have the bottom here in this turn, though, so might have
Side
been a
by
smarter
side
move.
down the hill. Oh yeah, he set himself up real nice for that high-speed corner.
Oh,
unless NCD's able to slide back inside of him.
What a run by NCD. Going to get back in line. Maybe dart to the bottom? No.
Vuko defending third from the 88 of Garth. Jerry Chen in tow. Once again into the wall. You see the sparks start flying. It's that corner right there in particular that they really love getting up close to that outside wall.
What a run.
Oh, NCD with a huge head of steam off that corner. He's going to get up aside with 44 here. And he's going to have the preferred line into this corner. Trumpet way down low, trying to gain positions a little bit further back. And NCD is going to push through to the lead here with help from Vuko. Now, does Vuko try to get to his inside on the front straightaway here? He's going to make a move. He probably won't be able to get there by the start-finish line, but you're always learning, trying to see if you can get anything done for the end of this race.
All the way low. That allowed Garth to get to his outside.
And Conrail is losing a ton of spots up top from the lead to about 7th here as he almost makes contact with Adam Garcia back there. That was real close.
Yeah, that is not what you want to do. He is going to lose spots here. Going to have to get back in line, try and work his way back up.
Julia and Irish to the inside of the 44. Nate looking to get around him as well as NCD's back out front. Want to shout out the driver running up there in third place right now. Had a good week last week in Nashville in that number 12 car. It's Trumpet up into third place, contending up here at the front of the field.
Absolutely. Vuko making a challenge again.
A lot of speed showing out of this Mercedes so far today. Won the pole. And Vuko's got some getting even to do with himself and the rest of the field. So we'll keep an eye on this number 45 all day. I think he's got a good piece underneath him. It's just a matter of whether he can manage his tires and the rest of his equipment and get it to the finish line first.
This is the biggest gap I think we've seen out of the front, too.
About half a second, you reckon?
Yeah, that seems about right.
We'll find out here as Vuko makes another big move down the front straightaway out of line.
Ooh, Raz got a little squirrely there. Moving out of line.
Back to the inside. This is looking for third place. Raz underneath Trumpet.
Raz got a huge run coming here.
Oh, yeah, that deficit is gone from second to third. There, right there now. Vuku loses a bit of time through the middle of that corner.
He washed up a bit. I think tried to send it to the bottom and couldn't hold it.
That's going to allow that number 54 to take a peek to his inside going into this next set of corners. This is one of the most crucial corners on the racetrack. You can either gain a lot of time or lose a lot of time in this corner. There really doesn't seem to be much of an in-between. However, they do stay pretty equal through it right there. But NCD is starting to leg it out front here. They'll catch him in no time. It's a strong showing for that rookie in that number 86, the Rackley Roofing Toyota.
Absolutely. It
Came in
seems to
here
be-
with...
Go ahead.
He comes into this race with not a lot of momentum on his side. Hasn't had the greatest runs in the first couple of races of his rookie campaign, but he's out here leading here on lap 8.
Yeah, I was just going to say it seems to be the strongest car he's had so far this season.
A lot of muscle under the hood of that Toyota Camry. As Trumpet now moving out of line, he's going to get a push from Garth. Raz is clear through to second. Trumpet looking for third. Garth is trying to go by both of them. Ooh, and he draws a bead to the inside of the 12. Trumpet tried to hold him off there, but he couldn't quite get in there. So now Chen's looking to his inside, and young Ricochet has moved into about the 7th spot.
A guy who I thought was going to be able to get it done at Nashville wasn't able to.
Was so close.
Having another strong run here today.
Conrail's gotten back in line, gotten himself in order. He's running up there in the 8th spot right now. Ooh, as Chen loses a lot of speed up top, but then drives right back.
Gets a bit of a bite up on the outside.
Back up at the front, it's still Raz trying to run down that Toyota teammate of NCD. As Trumpet and Jerry Chen have this fantastic battle going back here for about 5th spot.
Holding strong on that outside. Going to lose it here, though, off that corner.
Oh, can Ricochet move them both?
Ooh, on that quarter pound,
He's
just
looking.
like
Man.
Conrail earlier.
Just about got a nose inside there, but not quite. I think he'll have something to say here on this straightaway, maybe. He's looking. Off the final corner, off 7 to the front stretch, it seems like a lot of guys will make big moves to the inside, but there's never any momentum behind them. They just kind of stall out.
To make a move down the front stretch, I think you need to already be to the inside of someone.
Mm-hmm.
As
Raz has gone through to the race lead. NCD kicked up high. Now to the outside of Vuko and Garth running 2nd and 3rd. So it's Raz back out in front of this race. Vuko runs 2nd, as he has just about all day. He's either been out front or running 2nd. Showing that strength he needs to so far.
Absolutely. Hopefully he can bring it home, get a good finish.
He's going to need it after the start of the season he's had. At Martinsville, Vuko ran 23rd, and at Nashville, after getting wrecked by Nate, the eventual race winner, he was able to bring it home 29th.
And he was
Out of the
running
race
good
with
at
tire
Nashville,
failures.
too.
Indeed he was. Till he got shipped into the wall. Adam Irish, another driver we saw have a strong day in Nashville, led the most laps in that race. 18, wound up bringing it home in 6th spot after winning the pole.
I thought he was going to end up being the winner of that race. Currently running just outside the top 10. While not race-winning speed, it looks like. He's got some good, strong performance going on right now.
Trying to hold off that AT&T Ford of David Garcia. And then you see the runner-up from last week's race in Nashville, captain in the 26. Mike Council in that 17, and the Clash winner, Julia. Pirate Man in that number 77, the 29 of Super Soggy. The 7 of Fish has dropped a few
Fish
spots
is
here. Was running
falling
inside the top 10
way
earlier.
back.
51 of Neo.
Fish now
24.
running 19th.
19th. There's the 22 of Brent, the 47 of 47, 74, 47. Well, we'll see what you think. The number 1 of Mello running way back in the field after winning at Watkins Glen last year. Then you see the 3 of Dale, Martinsville winner.
Currently running 25th.
Not the day he was looking to have. The 72 of Ant, the 67 of Lattimore, 37 of Ski, 99, 98. There's the 11 and the 71. The 27 of Creason with a scuff on the door. The 57 of Jordan has fallen from the top 10 all the way to the back of that field.
31st.
The 50 of Taco from the last place starting position.
Taco's still running last right now. Just doesn't have it in that car. That is not good for the Season 2 champion.
But back up at the front of the field. It looks as though the number 88 has gone through to the race lead.
First time the 88 has led today, and I noticed as we were coming back through, Raz has dropped off a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So Garth through to the lead, Vuko second, the 80 of Jerry Chen third, Ricochet fourth, NCD back up to the 5th spot. And then this battle side by side for 6th. As Vuko's got a nose to the inside of the 88.
To the
But
outside,
I think he's on the wrong side of the corner.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, he's going to wash up a little bit.
Drive off here, maybe. Doesn't look like it. You just got to hope to stay in front of that 80. Which he will.
Going to get back in line, but he lost the position he had on the 88.
And he's going to let the 80 to the inside of him here. Here comes that Cash App number 80 Ford.
Been talking about Chin every race, it seems like. This car just seems to have speed in the Clash. He ran good all day, finished great at Martinsville. And
4th at Martinsville.
Where did he finish at Nashville? I don't quite remember.
At Nashville, he was caught up in the huge one down the front straightaway that wound up with a little bit of damage. Wound up finishing 26th, 2 laps down in that event. Was once again showing speed as he snakes out of line behind the 45.
Had speed again.
Inside, outside.
And here
comes Ricochet.
And here comes
Ricochet trying to go from 4th to 2nd. What a move that was for the T-Mobile Chevrolet.
All the way on the door, but it's going to work out, I think. Not quite clear yet. Clear now.
Oh, he's got him now. He's going to bring NCD and Trumpet with him as Vuko's hemorrhaging spots up there on the outside. Put Ricochet through to 2nd spot.
Ricochet in Season 1 had all of the speed, was arguably the fastest car all season long, but just had some bad luck. Last year, didn't show that much speed at all. It looks like he's figured that out.
Flashes of greatness last year for the 68 as opposed to a season of greatness in Season 1, but so far this season he's showing good speed. Had a terrible finish at Martinsville thanks to Mello turning him into the barrels down the back straightaway.
He was running top 10 when that happened.
Indeed he was. Mello wound up to go on and finish 5th in that race. If they were running in similar positions, you could imagine that Ricochet would have found himself solidly in the top 5. But what happened. But he was able to bounce back for a good finish of 8th at Nashville after leading the race with just a handful of laps to go.
And you got to think about what his points position might have been had that happen. You know, say a 4th at Martinsville and then an 8th at Nashville. He'd be sitting pretty good in points, but still early in the season, you can still gain a lot of points and make some ground up.
And he's looking good so far as the 80 of Jerry Chen's going to make a move to the inside. Whether he will be able to complete that or not is another thing. No, he looks like he actually did pull a bead to the inside of the 68. Trumpet and NCD waiting behind these guys.
I think he's learning. He's been one of the ones that'll jump to the bottom as soon as they exit off of turn 7 and just doesn't get any momentum. It looks like Ricochet might keep that position, but he definitely had
bottom here. Looks like he will.
He definitely had better position while entering on turn 1 that time. Wow, look at Ricochet drive it off in there.
Pulled it off the top side, wound it up, and was gone by corner exit. He's trying to go up there and reel in that 88.
Yeah, he almost caught the 88.
That little bit of vulnerability by Jerry Chen's going to open the door for the 86 of NCD and the 12 of Trumpet. NCD around the outside with a huge head of steam. And
these two are side by side again. They've reunited.
Oh boy, not again.
This time it's Vuko falling back.
Dropping back.
He's going to have to get to the bottom if he wants to try and stay up here at the front. You see how long it's taken Nate to get back up here.
Look at the 100 Thieves Racing cars. All of them in that shot right here as Ricochet's drawn a bead for the lead. Was he able to? Oh, not quite.
Ooh.
Cut Garth a break there. Could have got on there on that rear bumper and sent him up the racetrack, but he decided to be the classy racer that he always is.
Absolutely. He's been done wrong at times, but seems like he's not tend to do wrong to someone else.
When you think of the victim of circumstances across all 3 seasons of racing in this series, 3 names come to mind. And in reverse order, they are Julia, Vuko, and number 1, Ricochet.
Absolutely. Having a good day. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Running in second now.
Approaching halfway.
1 lap shy of halfway at this point in the race. Trumpet and Adam side by side.
Vuko to the bottom finally, but has fallen back. That might be just outside the top 10.
Trumpet on the outside fighting against that 54 of Raz, who's been up front most of the day. Vuko, the furthest back he's been thus far in the event. It seems like the pack's kind of split up into cars that'll stay at the front and then a few that'll just kind of run mid-pack to the rear, and then guys that have just started falling back, like Vuko.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd keep an eye on that 18, though.
They don't seem as packed up as they were in the truck race, but nonetheless, still got some good drafting and some good passing going on.
Absolutely. Nate having a very similar day to what we saw at Nashville last week, where he started up front, kind of dropped back to the middle of the field, and then made a rally back towards the front late when it counted. He's kind of having a similar day thus far, so we'll have to keep an eye on that 18, see where he winds up at the checkered flag.
Especially after we're now basically at halfway. He's still marching forward. Could see him back towards the front when it counts.
More sparks off the wall. That was NCD scrubbing the fence up in front of Nate. Ricochet has dropped about half a car length further back from where he was. Now Trumpet moves on Raz. Once again, these two having a nice little battle over there in front of Conrail. And behind Adam Garcia, who's having a good day after a lackluster start to the season. Jerry Chen has closed in on those leaders once again.
Look, almost
Here, Ricochet got a nose inside that time. He studied that 88 of Garth and was looking for his weak spots for a couple laps, and he found one.
That's the closest he's been. I think he's going to clear him here. Yes, he does.
Yep. 2 left-handers to start the lap is going to be all Ricochet needs to go through to the lead. It's actually 3 left-handers.
Ooh. Back to block the 80. Good blocking by Ricochet, but watch the Garth here on this entry.
Into turn 4.
Back to the bottom again. What driving by Ricochet?
Closes it back down as 2 more cars close in on this lead group. Interesting. All top 5 cars have 8s in their numbers.
Oh,
man, contact Sean to the back of Nate, and they save it.
They may not be done yet.
Not at all.
Oh,
that was
what a
very
save.
interesting.
Ooh,
Sean packed it into the back of that Nate car.
Woo.
Vuko looking to try to get inside of the 40. That was very close.
Good job by both of those drivers to not wad it up there. That's so easy. We saw that happen twice in trucks yesterday.
Man, oh man, what a save.
Whew, man.
Back at the front of the field, though, Jerry Chen to the inside of Garth and trying to bring NCD with him.
The 80 gang here, right here.
A Chevy, a Ford, and 2 Toyotas battle up front.
Adam in the 5th now.
After his teammate damn near killed the last week's winner. That was nuts. Nate has dropped back all the way outside the top 10.
Yeah, I can't believe they saved that. That was crazy.
Driver 18 won't be particularly happy with young Sean about that one.
No, he won't.
But right now, his main prerogative is hold off the run of that 19. Ricochet really starting to check out a little bit here. I doubt that'll last very long.
No, I feel especially the 80 will catch them soon.
Trumpet trying to continue his momentum. He had a good run last weekend with a 9th place finish, as we spoke about, and then running well so far today, as we're seeing a few guys that were kind of towards the back of the field here, running up. Now that 40 kind of stacked everybody up. You see the 26 of Cap and the 51 of Neo.
Yeah, Sean lost a lot of momentum. They're really falling back now.
Balto making moves back in the field.
Fishman was another one that started up there, and he's falling back. He's currently running 21st.
Car certainly faded. A little bit of damage to the driver's side of the 75. Back up at the front of the field. Jerry Chen has caught Ricochet. Lap 19 of 32. Draws a look to the inside. Ricochet is able to sail it off into the corner.
And Jerry Chen was not able to really back it up and get a good launch off. Just good turn by Ricochet there.
Trying to rekindle the magic he had in Season 1, where that car was unbeatable race in and race out.
As strong as that car was, he only got 1 win, only 1 career win under the belt for this number 68 car at Homestead.
Trying to change that today. Nate has battled back up into the top 10. He's got a long ways to go to get to where he was running.
Garth's starting to fall back now. Nate and Vuko working together. Oh, I don't know about that. Didn't work out well last week.
This didn't work out very well last week. Well, it did for Nate.
Yeah. Didn't work out well for this 45. And you know Nate's mad after what happened with Sean.
He's driving angry.
To be fair, though, that was kind of exactly what happened to him at Nashville. So, a little bit of
Absolutely.
karma, maybe? I don't know. You be the judge of that.
Jerry Chen has gone through to the race lead. Ricochet falling back to third with NCD attacking to the inside. Adam Garcia in line as well. Oh, gosh, nobody gets into this corner better than Ricochet as Trumpet gets a little loose inside of NCD.
Ooh, Adam looking. Oh, that is tight.
He's got a nose. Ooh. I think Ricochet clears him on exit. There is nobody better through that complex from turn 5 and 6, or 4 and 5 rather, than that number 68 of Ricochet. He's so fast through that right-hander.
Absolutely, and I think that's why he stayed up here.
So Chen about 4 car lengths out front. Ricochet runs second. Adam Garcia third. NCD fourth. Conrail fifth. There's 4-year Oh, cars pitting.
Yep, cars are pitting.
Here the leaders come. Wow, just about everybody. Oh, Balto stays out low. There was a little bit of contact back there.
I think that was just them trying to get it woed up.
So, pit stops here on lap 21. This will be their one and only stop of the day. They need to make them count.
David Garcia to the front after staying out.
We saw David win the race.
47.
We saw David Garcia win the race at Homestead on fuel strategy.
Can Ricochet get back out front? We'll have to see.
Watching these leaders. Who's going to be the first one to jut out of that pit stall?
Getting it packed full of fuel.
Absolutely. Get that spoiler down out of the air. This is a super speedway after all. As David Garcia leads the field. Super Soggy in that 29 runs second. The 47 of 47 Master in third. And then it's Ski and Ant back there behind them.
We're past halfway, so this won't really have any kind of fuel strategy, but I don't know what staying out an extra lap will do for,
Maybe hoping for a yellow flag. As everybody heads off pit road here. Pirate with a bad run on exit there. And it looks like the race leader is going to be that number 80 of Jerry Chen, Ricochet second, NCD third. They're going to be a little bit more spaced out here, so this might be your battle for the win. And we'll see if short pitting can help those guys that stayed out should they take 2 tires.
Wow. Look at where Taco is. Taco's going to gain a lot off of that.
Oh, yeah. He was running last.
It looks like for the most part, most of the guys came out about where they came in, but it's just the gaps now.
Neo with a good drive through the middle of that corner. Solando up top, losing a few spots.
Nate lost a couple spots. So did Raz. There's
these guys that stayed out still on pit road.
They are starting to leave.
Where will they cycle out? Leaders head down the front straightaway.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
about that. Full headed. Yeah, no, definitely not.
Not going to be the move. But a lot of spots gained still. David Garcia, 1, 2, 3 cars get around him. He'll cycle out in fourth. That was a good move for these guys.
Actually, that will be a good move for some of these guys, especially like Ant, who was all the way back there. Going to be in.
So David Garcia inserts himself into the top 5. We'll see where they all work out.
One of the guys this is really going to help is this 29 of Soggy, who got his first career win on a road course.
Get that drive.
Wow, all the way around the 4. I don't know what they did on that pit stop, but he has got some speed.
Meanwhile, at the front of the field, is that Ricochet out in front now?
No, it's the 80.
Sorry, no, the 80 is just further away than I thought he was.
Yeah, they're going to have to do some drafting to catch up to him. Real spaced out now.
What a great move that was from Super Soggy and David Garcia. They were running outside the top about 10 to 15, and now they're both solidly inside the top 10 in 4th and 5th.
Absolutely. Same for
Ant and Ski.
Yeah, Ant and Ski.
And 47 Master as well up there battling amongst the guys that have been up front all day. Brent was at the back of the field. Now he's a little further up. Taco, like we mentioned, just outside that top 10. Less than 10 to go here from Papyrus. Oh, as Brenton's all over the bumper of that 51. Out front, it is still Jerry Chen, but Ricochet is on his bumper once again. If they've made that 68 any better, they better watch out. Oh man, this Chen just drives it into the corner. But here comes Ricochet through the center.
Ricochet was able to back it up a little bit, get a little bit of a better run. Might have tricked him because we said that the 68's been the fastest into that turn all day long. Might have backed it up a little bit.
All over the back bumper of the race leader. Right now, they're also battling for the most laps led. It's probably between about the 68 and the 80.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think NCD has led as much as them, but he has led as well.
Those 5 extra bonus points will make a big difference when it comes time to decide who's going to be the series champion.
Absolutely.
Ricochet just stalking Jerry Chen. Doesn't make a move out down the front straightaway, at least off of 4.
That's exactly what he did with Garth before, and I think it's going to work out again.
Yes, it does. He gets a nose to the inside. So this is going to give Ricochet the advantage through the first couple of corners at this road course.
Oh, he's not as far ahead as he needs to be, but he's going to clear.
He's going to clear him.
What a send.
And that's going to let NCD to the inside of the 80.
Does that
Laps
allow...
running out here.
Look at Soggy making time up.
Closing in on this.
What a run around the outside by NCD. Ooh, he's loose way up there.
Fun fact for those of you cheering for that number 29 of Super Soggy. When he scored his first career victory, it was in the 3rd race of the season in the Subway colors. 3rd race of the season this year, and he's in Subway.
It was. Wow.
He's trying to rekindle some of that magic. And it was also at a road course at Infineon one season ago. Went on to win 2 races, the second coming at Iowa. And he's trying to bring that number 29 to the front. He's caught the back of NCD. Down the front straightaway here, coming to see, what is this going to be, 7 laps to go? Oh, Jerry, what a drive that was.
Yeah, wow.
I didn't think he was anywhere close.
I didn't think he was either. I don't know if Ricochet gave it up or if he just absolutely sent it, but Ricochet, oh, going to have to try and get in line now.
He'll fall to 4th from the lead. Now it's Jerry Chen and NCD separated by a car length. Then it's 5 back to the 29 of Super Soggy, who has amazingly placed himself in 3rd in the closing laps here at Papyrus.
What a winning move that's going to be if this strategy ends up. I mean, running 4th right now is a winning move anyways because he was way back there. So got to give it to that team. But if it comes out with a win, man, the strategy play.
This number 29 team, Midwest Motorsports, showed up last year and showed a ton of speed. Now they're back for their 2nd season and trying to do some of the same things they were able to do in season 1 as Jerry Chen, now 2 car lengths out in front of that number 86 of NCD. This the battle for 7th. Ski in 7th. Or sorry, that's not 7th, that's for 5th. Ski's gotten around David Garcia for 5th. How about a run for some of these rookies? The 86, the 80, the 37, all in the top 5.
Rookies seem to do pretty good at road courses. It's pretty interesting.
I shouldn't have said anything because now Ski's
3
top
wide.
of 3 going into turn number 1.
Commentator's curse.
More prolific this season than ever before.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah,
losing
he's dropped a lot of
spots.
spots. Oh, Vuko's going to move to the inside of the 72 of Ant.
Based on how the commentator's curse has gone, though, he's still running, so that's probably the best curse so far.
We doomed Kreisem into his own death at Martinsville. Turned the camera to look at Vuko right before his wreck at Nashville.
Yep.
And then turned the camera to look at the whole front of the field at Nashville when they all went tits up. But now, lap 26 of 32. Here comes Soggy looking for 2nd.
I have to do some work to go catch that number 80, though.
And NCD is clear back down to the bottom. I'm telling you, moving out down that front straightaway is not the move.
No, not at all.
Now he's got to defend the 68 of Ricochet, who's hungry. And I don't think he likes Subway.
Ricochet likes another green food.
Oh, yeah. Food? Hang on a
Ooh,
minute.
what a move. It can be.
Looked like the 29 lost his nose a little bit there. Here comes NCD looking for the lead.
Wow,
He's not inside, though.
I did not think they were going to catch Chin, but he just did not have a good run there through that first turn.
Ricochet to the inside of Soggy. He's clear back up into third place. 5 laps to go here from Papyrus. Down into the slowest corner on the racetrack. Top 4 look to stay even through that set of corners. Jerry Chen still leads.
These front 4 have a 3-second lead over the other guys.
Doing some quick math, looking back through the rest of the field. A little bit of damage to the front end of the 47 car. The top 2 in this race, as they run, have never scored a victory, but the 6 cars behind them have all got at least 1 win. As now Ricochet is clear through to second. Can he do it 2 weeks in a row? Can he run down the leader and do something with him in the closing laps?
Well, he has certainly ran him down all over that back bumper, but he's going to have to wait. Yeah, I wouldn't have made a move there. Smart to stay in line.
I think the next move, if anybody is able to get around this 80, I think that will be the race-winning move. From what we've seen today, I don't think that if you get out in front that they'll just be able to immediately pass you. I think you're going to have a few laps to play with, and that's all you're going to need at this point. 4 laps to go.
It'll depend, because if you can get out front clean, then I think that's the case. But if you go to make a move and stay side by side for a little bit, that's going to hurt you, and it's just going to allow the other driver to stay right there on your back bumper.
The 80 of Chen drives away a little bit more.
Chen
Ricochet
looks
trying
to
to
be
hold off
better
that 86.
in the later half of this track, which is where Ricochet was so good at. 80 might have made some adjustments.
Coming back through the final corner.
Oh, he's got to run. He is going to take it all the way down the front stretch.
Will Ricochet do what we've seen him do, which is not make his move until just before start-finish? This should give him the inside on the 80. Yes, it does. Ricochet to the inside for the race lead with 3 laps to go.
That's going to give him the lead.
How the math works out. Down into the corner. Was that clean enough? Will they be able to have time to run him down? Soggy looking for second.
That is exactly what he needed. These two running side by side now.
5 car lengths on second place does Ricochet have as the leader. Now they head down into the slow set of corners at the carousel in turn 5. Chen has cleared back through into second spot. I think your 2 fastest cars lead this race right now. We've got a battle.
Absolutely.
Into turn 6, one of the slower corners on this racetrack. Before the long, sweeping turn 7 that leads back to the front straightaway. Down this little short chute here, they're going to come around to the front stretch. They're going to see lap 30 of 32 in the books.
That is the biggest lead Ricochet has had all race long. That's what he needed, but Chen's going to have a run here, closing the gap.
Oh, he's coming. Makes the move out there. He gave it up. He's not going to have anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but here he comes.
Maybe he does. Ricochet can't defend from that. So here comes
Ford.
Chen back down to the inside.
That Ford might have a little extra power. The Chevrolet doesn't.
And Soggy once again looking for second. He's been there. He just hasn't been able to get through. Now he's there. Ricochet fades to 4th. I don't think he'll have a chance to win this race.
No, I don't think so. Not from 4th this late.
Down into the slow right-hander in 5.
Yeah, I don't think Ricochet's car is as strong as it was earlier in the race.
I believe that all of our rookie contenders are in the top 10 as we speak. The number 80, the number 86, the number 37, and the number 51
Yes,
all run in the top
they are.
10.
How about that?
Papyrus benefiting the rookies as the number 29 unbelievably has caught the 80 of Jerry Chen. Does he have time to do anything, though? We've seen this 80 be so good at holding drivers off.
If he's learned anything from Ricochet, he's staying on that back bumper until the start finish.
Absolutely.
But
Don't show your hand until too late.
We've seen Chen do it, and these Fords seem to have some extra power, but there he is, staying in line.
He's going to do it. Can he dive out and get the run? He opts not to that time. But he's going to drive it down to his inside. Can he get in there?
Wow, he waited way
He's there.
late.
Oh, but Jerry Chen barely pulls clear on corner exit. Not this time. Here comes Super Soggy looking for the race lead.
All over that quarter panel, and it's going to work.
Clear. The 86 of NCD trying to run in there and grab second. They'll face the white flag next time across the start-finish line. The next flag will end the race. Ricochet trying to drive to the inside of Jerry Chen. Tell you what, he might not be out of this thing yet.
Possibly not. He's going to have to get around this 80 quick, though, if he wants to get to the 29.
Into this long, lingering left-hander. But Jerry Chen is exactly where he has been the last few laps, which is in second place, heading for this front stretch. We'll see if he can get that run that he's been able to get the last couple of times when he's lost the lead. Off turn 7, looking for the white flag. Here comes Chen. He makes his move. I think that he's going to go to the lead right here. As they come across the start-finish line, white flag. One more time around Papyrus. Ricochet trying to push NCD through. Here comes Ricochet.
Looking.
He's all over the back bumper of that 80. The strongest car here has been the number 80 Cash App Ford of Jerry Chen. Ricochet trying to do anything he can to break through and break his winless streak. Oh, Chen fires it off in the corner, but Ricochet gets drive through the middle. It's going to take a huge move to pass this number 80. I don't know if he has what it takes to do it.
I think the 80's got it.
Into the slow left-hander for the final time. They're off 6 now. Only the long lingering left-hander to come around to the front straightaway remains between Jerry Chen and becoming the first rookie to win in Season 3. Into 7. Ricochet with a run, but Jerry defends the bottom. And off turn number 7, here comes Ricochet to the inside. This move hasn't worked in the past. Can Ricochet make it work side by side? Down to the start-finish line, Jerry Chen wins the Fish Designs 32 from Papyrus Raceway Park. That was one of the smartest races I've ever seen a rookie drive.
Absolutely. You got to give it to him. He ran this race smart all day long. Got to give it to Ricochet. He did everything he could, but that 80 was just so strong here at the end.
Just too good to beat. 100 Thieves Racing receives their first victory as that rebranded team. Adam Garcia, the team owner, winds up 6th as we go through the top 10. Jerry Chen wins the race. Ricochet winds up 2nd, the 86 of NCD 3rd, the 29 of Super Soggy, an incredible 4th place after the rally they had. The 45 of Vuko starts from the pole, winds up 5th. Adam Garcia 6th, Conrail 7th, Ant 8th. Mike Council somehow winds up 9th, and Neo in the 51 winds up 10th. What an incredible run for the rookie out of 100 Thieves Racing.
Absolutely. Some guys like Garth, who was up there all at the first half of the race, ends up 12th. The 12 of Trumpet did not have a good pit stop and is going to end up 19th.
Both the dual force cars wound up out 20th or 19th and 22nd.
22nd for the 18. 21st for Taco. Not a great finish, but from running dead last, hey, you got to take what you can get. Raz, who was also running up there, is going to end up 25th.
Uh-oh. Well, there goes Irish.
Don't know what happened there, but Irish gets turned around. Maybe a little bit of little frustrations here at the end of the race.
Thank you for tuning in to the Fish Designs 32 here from the Papyrus Raceway Park. Congratulations to Jerry Chen and that whole number 80 100 Thieves Racing team on scoring their first career victory here today. Make sure you join us next time when we head out to the high banks of Daytona for the 100 Thieves 48. Until that time comes, I'm Jordan here along with Captain. We'll catch you next time.
Egg sandwich.